In all seriousness, it is to this group of very special guests, the youth of our state, that I wish to direct my remarks this evening. We have much to cover in a short amount of time, and so I'll ask again, like I did last year, to please hold any applause until the end of the speech, no matter how difficult that may be for you. I'd like to focus my remarks tonight on one well-worn line in our nation's Declaration of Independence. I hope you are all familiar with this foundational and revolutionary idea that we are all endowed by our Creator with the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. In particular, I want to focus on that last right, the pursuit of happiness. You see, it isn't government's role to give you happiness, but it's government's job to protect your right to pursue it. Now, unfortunately, researchers from the University of Chicago recently reported that for the first time since the survey began almost 50 years ago, more Americans reported being not too happy than very happy. Recent polling also tells us that more young people than ever before believe that for the first time in our nation's history, their generation will be worse off than their parents. Many people seem to be accepting it as fact that any efforts to create a better world are futile, as if some sort of slouching towards mediocrity or worse is inevitable. Now, I know that many of the challenges of our day weigh heavily on your generation. While these particular issues and many others from my own childhood may not be familiar to each of you, there is a common root in all of them: fear. A former US president famously called fear the nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror which paralyzes needed efforts to convert retreat into advance. Oh, and here's the thing. Fear destroys happiness. To every young person today grappling with fear, I want to speak to you. Whether it be fear of finding a good career or a home you can afford to buy, or fear of a planet in peril, or attacks on democracy at home or abroad, or the effects of inflation, or fear of any of the other crazy things in our society today. If there is one message that I could give to you, it is this: the future of our state is not written in the stars. It is for us, the free men and women of Utah, to dictate our destiny. If I could turn your fears into one thing, it would be faith. Now, I don't mean faith in the religious sense, although I'm a proponent of that too. I mean faith in good things to come.